Morning, afternoon and evening, my crazies. My name's Angela. I'm the Crazy Poppy Lady and today I'm live just about. Apologies for any squeaking balls or laughing or annoyance in the background. Doors are closed, but Liam is causing havoc this evening. He just wants playtime. So much so, I'm trying to tie that thing up and the little stinker is chucking a ball under my feet to see if I can slide on it or not. Oh, I love him, but he's a pain in the posterior. Right, so let's have a quick nose and see who is in. Dodo, welcome in, darling. Nice to see you. Now, I also know that our cheeky Kath is also here, but she is still a hook in. She's determined to get that row finished. Go on, girl, get it done. Right, so let's do a little bit of what was it? Reminding you what's going on thingy. Oh, brain's already gone. How cool is that? Right, at the moment we have got a 10% off a code over on Ravelry by using the code words "It's Christmas." That's written in the description box to the side for you. And it'll also be written in the description later on. That runs until the end of the month. So grab your patterns while you can on discount. Alright, okay, we got a new person in by the looks of it. We got Corgi Fun Yarn. Welcome in, darling. I'm just trying to work out which bit of your name I'm going to pick up and use. I'm a bit of a nightmare. I'm rubbish at getting people's proper names and remembering them to channel names. So what I do is I nick a bit of your channel name and I will call you by that. I hope that's okay with you. Right, so you are saying hey. So hey, honey. Right, Gath is here. She says hi. Hi, Ange. Hi, Dodo. And Jane is in with a hi, Ange. And Dodo's back with a hi to Gath. And Gath is hi, Corgi, and hi, Jane. There you go. She's nicked the name for me. So you're going to be getting called Corgi for a bit now, Corgi. Hey, so what are you girls all making? Oh, that noise. I'm working on my next corner to corner, but it won't be a channel corner to corner. You can all breathe a sigh of relief. This has 184 rows. This one. So it definitely won't be on the channel. If it's anything more than about between 100 and 110 is my maximum now for a pattern for the channel. But I made it at the beginning of last year and I absolutely love the pattern, so I'm desperate to see what one of my patterns looks like made up. So I'm in the process of doing it at the moment. I keep looking over at it, it's there and it's calling to me saying finish me off, finish me off. Earlier on I wanted to torch it, so that's the closest I was getting to finishing it off. Hey, Jane is popped back with a hi, Calf, Dodo and Corgi. So Dodo is making a turtleneck cow thing with a hood. Sweet. You sound like you're describing stuff like I do, girl. I'm following it up with a hi, Jane. Oh. Yeah, and what was I saying? I was saying about this picture, wasn't I? I've got my part of my pattern here. And this page and this page is what I need to do before I even get to my first corner. Oh. So yeah, I've got to get up. I've got to get past row 78. So it's going to be a little bit of a wait for you guys to have a nose at. I can show you a little bit without giving anything away. So Jane is eating a tea. And Kath is making a double gradient shawl. You're going to have to pop me over some pictures of that later, honey, because I don't know what you're going on about. Oh, hold on. Isn't that the one where you're holding two different yarns, or you're working two different yarns? Is that one? Hiya, Reggie. She said, hello, crazy. She can't stay tonight, but came by to say hello and give me a thumbs up. Thank you, darling. Hopefully we can catch you for a quick hello tomorrow then, babes. Hold on. Right, so Dodo's saying hey to Reggie. Reggie's saying she's currently doing the K word. You taking up canning, honey? Do 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 do. No, I know it's knitting, but it's spelt wrong for me. I think knitting should start with an N. But then that's me, isn't it? Oh, she's into her witchcraft gang. Jane is saying hi to Reggie. And Marshall is in. Welcome in, darling. She's saying hi to everybody. I think I might have to empty out my birthday present from Bestie. I've left my drink in the other room. Okay. I can't use that. It's got pencil shavings in the bottom. Pants. I was going to nab some wine off the shelf. I might have to do a quick dart outside in a little bit just to grab a drink. Unless one of my lot hears me say, I need a drink. And they not chuck it at me, but bring one in for me. So, Marshall, what are you up to today, darling? Are you crocheting, knitting, or just here to join in and have a mad half hour or something? Ooh, that is a cheeky, shameless plug, that is, Catherine. Right, but I'm reading it out for you. Right, Catherine is saying, yes, she's working 2 gradient cakes that she alternates between, and she's going to show it to us on her live tomorrow. And then she says, how about that for a cheeky plug? And if I remember, that is 6 p.m. German time. So that is an hour before my live started today. So tomorrow, but an hour earlier, over on Kath's channel. Make sure you join her. She needs us there. So yeah, cheeky plug, but you know what? I don't mind that. You've helped me out so much. It's only fair I do the same. You like whacking on me trolls, didn't you? You're brilliant. Yes, it is also her very first live. So we really need to pop over there and show our support and help her along without picking on her too much. That's live number 2. So, what else has everybody else been up to? Come on, it's been a whole week since I chatted to half of you. Actually, do me a big fat favour, gang. Hit that thumbs up and we'll see if we can get a couple more crazies in so we can harass some more people. Now you're going to confuse us all, Kath. Right, so Catherine is saying, yes, it is an hour earlier than my live today, but it's 9 o'clock for her because, of course, time travelling and all that, she's an hour ahead of us. Okay, so Reggie is already drinking and singing them Christmas songs. She's saying, okay, sorry, I really can't stay. I have to go away. That's as close as you're getting to me singing. She loves us. See you soon, Reggie. If I don't get to see you beforehand, babes, have an absolutely wicked holiday season. There we go. And give them boys a big fat hug from us all. Right, so Michelle is crocheting angels for her mum, aunt and uncles for Christmas. Oh, pants. They just lost their grandmother right after Thanksgiving. Oh, that's pants. But I bet she's going to absolutely love looking down on them if that is how you see things, if that makes sense. Kath, don't tempt us. Reggie might have gone, but I'm sure I can talk her into winding you up. I don't know. We'll let you get used to it first, and then we'll pick on you. So Kathy's saying, haha, I deserve it. Be as cheeky as much as you want. That's because she knows where the delete button is. Silver, welcome in, darling. She's saying hey. And Kathy's saying that she's sorry, Marshall, because of what happened with your gran or your nan. No, your gran. Dodo is hey Silver Wings. Kathy's hi Silver. And Silver is hi Dodo. Hi Dodo. And then we got a hi Kath from Silver. She's going through everybody because there's only a small group in at the moment. Which is cool, to be honest. We love it, don't we? Right, so who wants a sneaky peek at the next pattern that I'm making? But this one won't be on the channel because it is too big. Aha! Poor Ply Guy is in. Welcome in, darling. He's saying a Merry Christmas, sweet. So Merry Christmas to you as well, darling. Lovely, that's how you see things. Right, she's Michelle's saying yes, we definitely know she's watching over us now, and thank you, Kath. And Kath is saying hi to Popeye Guy, which is also Daniel. But I can never remember it. I'm rubbish. So I'm alright as long as somebody said the name in chat and I can see it, I can relate to it, and I'm alright for about 2, maybe 3 minutes before I forget. And Dodo saying hi, Daniel. Silverwings is saying yes, and Kath is firing her hands up saying that you guys want to see. Alright, okay, so I don't know how many of you are over on the Instagram page, but I did put up a picture and I did actually show you guys on Sunday's Whips, Bits and Chat. I showed you a section where I'd got to row, I think I got up to about row 30. Well, turned out when I did it, I should have looked at the yarn a bit closer that I picked up, because I picked up an Aldi one. Now normally for the ones that are on the channel, when I'm making them, I was using an Aldi yarn, and the colourway was Ecro or something. It's a really weird spelling. Basically means off-white. Right, and I was using that because then it doesn't bounce on the camera so much. It doesn't sort of go ping, I'm here. So I was using that. Well, I picked up what I thought was another ball of that, and it turns out I've used it all up. So I'd moved on without realising to the Aldi cream, or Aldi, well, it's definitely not off-white. It's yeah, it was the one that actually I was trying to talk Daniel into dyeing, but he says I can't dye it, so don't worry about it. That's the one I was trying to offload to you, Dan. And so I'd made this whole chunk up. Then I realised that that colour was just not going to work as the background colour. So I started stripping back the rows, and of course I'd sewed in my ends because I was being well behaved. After my 3rd row, after an end, I will sew it in. So I've been really good. So there I am arguing with the yarn, trying to detangle it. In the end, I got the scissors on it. Just for the last black squares, nothing major. So I wasn't losing too much of the black, of course, because I can reuse that in the next blanket. So it means that now I think it's +4 extra squares that you would have if you were doing the pattern and you followed along with my weights and measures and stuff, right? But as I said, it didn't work, and I've left that bit in the other room. So when was it? Was it yesterday? Or am I on day 3? So Sunday. Yeah, Sunday I started it again. Okay, it's here. I'm just unravelling it and trying to make it so that the balls don't go flying everywhere. Right, so the end of Monday, I got to about here. So that bit of triangle there. Okay, oh, they're starting to roll. The end of yesterday, I got to here. Can you tell what it is yet? That's row, oh crikey, I can't even think, what is it? What row did I get up to? Row 46 I got up to. And now if I show you anything more than this, it's going to give it away. So, do I or don't I? Well, it'll give you a colour, and I think you might guess at the colour by guess at it because of the colour then. Right. So, as I said, this one, oh, hello Tangled. She's saying hi everyone. Welcome in, darling. Yeah, so that's as much as I can show you safely without you guessing what it is. But as you can see, it's mighty long already. I've got a feeling, I haven't checked it, but I've got a feeling this is actually going to be bigger than last year's humongous one at the beginning of the year. What was it? The moose. I think this is bigger than the moose. And I'm sitting there thinking, why did I do it to myself? But no, I will have it done. And hopefully I'll have it done sometime in January. Because as I said, I'm only on row 50 something, was it? Yeah, row 53, and there's 184, I think it is. So it's one heck of a project. I could have made it so much easier if I hadn't done corner to corner. Oh, so what have you been up to, Silver? Anything interesting? I am just trying to think. We did popped out today to do the food shopping. Oh, that was fun. Right, we decided, right, we're going to do it now. We'll do it today. We just want to get our roast dinner. The closest we get to adding all the bells and whistles on is hubby gets pigs in blankets and an entire pack of Brussels to himself. That's when I move into the spare room. But we don't go mad with like 15 different dishes and all the rest of it, because as far as we see it, we'll have, okay, we are naughty. We do have a prawn cocktail starter. And then we'll follow it up with a roast dinner and a cake, some sort of afters. So we don't go mad. We just buy what we need for that one meal. And then if we've got meats left over, they go on for the next day, which is cold meats and chips and pickles and stuff like that. That's hubby's favourite Christmas meal. So I can't not let him have it, really, can I? Yeah, so of course we've gone to get all this stuff, and I'm walking down the fruit and veg aisle. I want to pick up a lettuce. Nothing major, just some lettuce for my prawn cocktail. I've got my prawns, they're in the freezer. And everything was going out of date on the 24th. Used by the 24th. And I'm sitting there thinking, it's only a few days away. Why is the shelf life so ridiculous? Like, you're lucky if you're getting 3 to 4 days on fresh produce. Don't get me wrong, I know the ice trick, so I know how to bring a wilted lettuce back to crunchability and stuff like that. But for those that don't know those tricks, they're going to see this wilted lettuce and go, no, it's got to go in the bin. So it's just more food waste. So then we've gone from that aisle. We finally found one that's actually due to turn, what was it? Instead of going for like the packet mixed leaves, we just got an iceberg. We just went round the corner and I'm like, I found one. It's an iceberg. It'll be fine. We'll grab that and we'll grab that one and we'll just have boring lettuce. And then trying to find one lemon instead of bags of. Just one lemon. That's all we wanted. Found loads of bags of them. Right by, this is a weird one as well. Vegetables and then bottles of vodka in the same aisle. I know why, but I thought that was quite funny. And yeah, it was insane. Everything we picked up was like, and if it was fresh, it was so close. You were either going to get it Christmas Day, or if you were really lucky, it would last you to Boxing Day. But anything past that, forget it. But we did find a really cool deal. Massive lump of meat due to go off the day before Christmas. So I'm like, right, get that home, freezer, stick it straight in the freezer. Then we'll have a couple of days to thaw it out, and that'll mean that it'll be okay. Wasn't actually at Aldi. Sorry, Kath, I just jumped and saw your thing about not liking the produce at Aldi. Wasn't at Aldi. It was one of the big chains. It was one of the, we've got the freshest stuff. Big chain companies. I best not say who or I might get banned. Right, let's have a quick nose at all your comments. Let's have a look. Right, so Kath had said she'd forgotten what Tangled's name was. And she pops back with, it's Cindy. I'm still calling you Tangled. Dodo said, Sprouts are vile. I've been told it depends on the way that you cook them. If you boil them and boil them and boil them till mush, then yeah, they're vile. But I've had people that have used like cooked them in an oil with garlic and some other herbs, and they were really nice, and I wish I knew how they did it, because I wouldn't mind eating them once again. I'm getting the boiled ones this year, as per every year. And let's have a look. We got people saying hi to Cindy, hi to Dodos. Kath saying that she didn't like the Audi produce. Kathy's saying the vodka is so you don't notice the fact the veggies are wilted. I was thinking more of the fact that you can, I don't know, spray that on them to disinfect them rather than the hand sanitizer. Yes, people have been daft enough to get like disinfectant spray and spray that on their fruit and veg. Idiots. But right, so Kathy's saying she really doesn't understand how they determine the use by dates. It makes no sense to her either. I understand the difference. In the UK, we've got best before and use by. So you use by means don't eat it after that date or it's mouldy. And the best before is that will taste the nicest before that date, but you can get away with eating it a certain amount of time after, depending on what it is. And normally you've got like 2 to 3 days on a use by, like past its date. As I said, depending on what it is. If it's cheese, it can last for years. You just got to remember to cut the green mouldy bits off. Unless you brought the green mouldy cheese. Yeah, but if it's an egg-based product or something like that that hasn't been cooked, then no, don't risk it. Jane is saying that she loves Brussels sprouts. There's got to be at least one Brussels sprout lover in the family, isn't there? I eat them just to upset the husband. He looks at me, he goes, "You don't want them?" I'm like, I do. I love them, I do. I think they're vile, but shh. He's probably sitting in the other room watching this one going, "Oh, really?" Oh. Yeah, so, ooh, Kath, that sounds quite nice. Kath is saying that she either boils the sprouts or she steams them in the microwave. They should still be solid and have a bit of bite. Then she sautés them in butter. Ooh, sounds nice. What have we done? Sorry, we got a steamer. We had a steamer for a good few years and we like them steamed. And we would sit them at the bottom of the steamer and other veggies at the top and all the rest. And then use the water from the steamer to make the gravy. Because it meant then that any nutrients that was still in the water, we still got. So Kathy said, "You like my explanation about the sell by use by." Yeah, it's a weird one. It really was. It took me years to suss it out. And then I was like, oh, it's quite simple. Don't eat that chicken thing after the date on it or you're going to vomit, Ange. That cream cake is going to taste off if it's 2 days past its use by date. Oh, Jane, she makes her Brussels with chestnuts and bacon. Need that recipe, Jane. Just for the bacon bit. But Kath says she likes her Brussels best steamed as well. I think it's just a case of, in our family, it's a case of what did our parents do to how they cook them. My mum used to boil everything till there was no water left in the pan and it was sludge at the bottom. She was used to cook, basically what it is she was used to cooking for about 18 people at a sitting. and she wasn't used to cooking meals for 5. So all her timings were off for years and years and years. It took her years to get the timings correct. Oh, what was I saying? Yeah, so my mum and Brussels sprouts. We used to cross the bottoms of them, and then, as I said, boil them until they fell apart. Thank you. Whereas my Mr. Crazy's mum, she does some wicked Brussels sprouts. Well, actually, it's my father-in-law that cooked the Sunday dinner when we were last over, because mum hadn't been too well. And well, it was between her and my brother-in-law, and he happens to be a chef, so bonus meal. But whatever Brussels they don't use on Christmas Day go into a pan with any leftover potatoes and some other veggie leftovers, and they make something called bubble and squeak for Boxing Day. I'm waiting to see if any of you know what it is. Right, so Kath is saying use by dates are important to respect, best before is stretchy. Yeah. Michelle says she makes Brussels sprouts with bacon and shallots. It's a bacon and onion. Oh, nice. Jane is saying the recipe is her mate. She thinks she got it off Pinterest. To be honest, quite a lot of the recipes I now use are off of this site or that site or another. And Kathy says, like I told you, Ange, there's a generic an explanation for not liking cabbages. In other words, it makes her fart. Jane knows what bubble and squeak is. She says she loves bubble and squeak. Dodo also makes bubble and squeak with cabbage. Oh, that's all Brussels sprouts are, as little cabbages. And Kathy's saying bubble and squeak sounds as appealing as toad in a hole. You don't really, you know what both of those dishes are, do you, Kath? Because when I love watching people's reactions when you say, "Oh, I'm making toad in the hole," and they're going, "You're eating toads? That's disgusting." Tangled is saying you can keep them Brussels sprouts. Yeah, what was I saying? Oh, about bubble and squeak is just potatoes, and cabbage or Brussels, and it's just fried, shallow fried. They just mix it all together and shallow fry it. I'm not overly keen on it, but he loves it. Jane says she likes toad in the hole. I like toad in the hole when it's a thin Yorkshire base, like a thin base, whereas my husband likes a stodgy one. Okie dokies, let's have a look. So Jane says she likes toad in the hole. Cass says she knows toad in the hole, not the bubble and squeak. Trish is in. Welcome in, Trish. She is saying she loves Brussels. This seems to be the do we don't we group tonight. It's about 50-50 on whether we like them or not. Oh dear. It's a good old giggle though, isn't it? Because there's bound to be something on the Christmas table that someone else doesn't like. It's like I get all the parsnips. If we make like do the parsnips, my husband will like have one little parsnip. The kids can't stand him, so I get the rest of the parsnip, which I don't mind. So everybody is saying hi to Trish at the moment. Yep, everybody's still saying hi to Trish. That's cool. Guess who forgot to get her questions ready? Right. Let's see what that one's like. Oh, not too bad. Oh, that's pants question. Okay, the first one I won't be doing. But we'll see how we go in a bit. Yeah, Jane, Brussels are like Marmite. Yep, and Vegemite. Can't leave out that Vegemite. That stuff's mank. But then saying that, I don't like Marmite either. So flavours are just too strong for me. The smell is just overpowering. Whereas my eldest absolutely adored the stuff as a kid. So much so, she would have dipped her finger in to the pot and eaten it like that, and I was like, no, you can't do that. So I used to mix it up with some like margarine or butter, depending on what I had in the fridge. And she used to have a pot that had her name on it, and that was Marmite mixed with like margarine, and that was her pot. So she knew that in there was the bestest stuff in the world. And so if she was helping me and I'd say to her, get your butter out, she would automatically pull that one out because that was hers for like toast time. Oh, it stank. Dodo is saying that she loves roast parsnips. Yeah, got to have a parsnip. Right, so Trish is saying bubble and squeak is usually leftover veg from the roast dinner that is shallow fried. Kath is saying that would be a nice game, a do or don't. In brackets, like, nab it for tomorrow, babes. You can have that one. You can work your questions out. I've nicked mine off the internet, so you lot are bound to find them. Right, so we got Jane saying that she loves parsnips. Hi to Trish. Tangled is saying hi to Trish and Jane. Then we got parsnips are yummy. Oh, I've had a skip. We got a hi Tangled. Jane doesn't like Marmite. And Steph is in the house. Welcome in, darling. She's saying hi there. And everybody's saying hello back. Tangled is saying no to parsnips either. Don't tell me you're just stuck with carrots on your plate on Christmas Day, Tangled, or are you literally pile it up with spuds and meat, girl? Oh, Steph, thank you very much. That's the cupcake blanket. The pattern is over on Ravelry if you prefer to work with the written pattern. There's 10% off. Check the code that's on the top of the chat. But if you prefer to work from a tutorial, the tutorial is also on the channel, and that includes the little border, which is little cupcakes. So not only have you got these two guys, you've also got the cupcake as well, the cupcake border as well. We've got hi Steph, love Marmite, hi Steph, hi to Dodo. Kath is saying Marmite is a truly British thing. She's never tried it. Have you tried Vegemite, or are you going to say that's the Australian equivalent? It's like sucking on an OXO cube. You might as well just get an OXO cube and suck on that. Steph is saying hi to Jane. Trish is saying honey glazed roast parsnips. Oh, stop it. I've just eaten dinner and you lot are making me feel hungry again. Steph is saying hi to Tangled. And Karen's in. Welcome in, darling. She's saying hello, everybody. Dodo's all carrot and parsnip mash. Nom nom. Yeah, we've have that on a normal Sunday dinner though, rather than a roasty. Sorry, a Christmassy one. Dodo's saying hi to Karen. Jane saying hi to Karen. Oh, pants, isn't it, Tangled? Not for long though, girl, hopefully. Mashed potatoes is all she's allowed at the moment. The rest is formula. That's pants. And she's saying hi to Karen. Okay, got there in the end. Silver's saying that she doesn't eat turkey after I found him on the in the bath on Christmas Eve defrosting as a kid. Sorry, I don't mean to laugh. It could be worse. You could have been taken outside to help her it instead. Right, so Kath has got the rough idea. I'm hoping I've described Vegemite and Marmite well enough to our gorgeous Kath. She's saying no, I haven't had Vegemite either. Nor do I. Oh, I know Oxo. Nah, wouldn't want that on toast. It's so strong. And Steph is saying she's never had parsnips, similar to carrots? ? More woody. I don't know. Can someone help here? I'm not very good at this. I'm trying to think. Parsnips. They're grown in the ground like a carrot. They're normally beige in colour. They're bits. It depends on how they're cooked. I find them normally a bit sweeter, but as I said, the texture's different to a carrot. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know how to describe them. All I know is that I like them, and once they're cooked, they're really nice. A Dodo is saying sweeter. They taste a wee bit different. And Kath is saying parsnips have a very specific flavour. You love picking the words I can't get. Yeah, they really are. It's another one of them love it, hate it type thing. Steph says she needs to try it sometime. Yeah, go for it. Go restaurant to try them though. Somewhere that that would cook them normally. So that you get a decent one and not some soggy lump of look on your plate. Because when I used to cook them, I didn't know what I was meant to do, so I just used to boil them with the rest of the veggies, and they tasted vile. Because that's all I did with them. I really am not the best of cooks. I try. I'm very trying. I'll say it before Kath does. Okay, never had parsnip either. Is it close to radishes? No, a completely different family. Radishes are part of the onion family. Hey, I know something. So no, they don't taste anything like radishes. It's hard. It really is weird to explain. I don't know. I just don't know. I think Dodo's helping me on this one. She's saying, no, they're only nicer Kath. Steph is saying she is a veggie lover. For her, it's not a meal without veggies. She can get by with a little meat. And Trish is saying her mum used to boil her parsnips as well. Yeah, it is. It really is strange how different generations have treated the vegetable, like the different vegetables that are on the plate, and how normally you learn from your mum, your grandmother, or your granddad, or your dad, or another adult in the house. You normally learn how to cook from them. Or at least my generation did. This generation, it's like, how do you boil an egg, Siri? Okay, so Silver has just spent the day doing the veg for the freezer. The time I love shops for makes us have veg all year. Oh, so you're one of these bag it and freeze girls. Do you sort of do a month's worth in one go, like meals for the week and stuff? Because I've seen that's quite popular over in America. It hasn't really taken off here in the UK as such. Not that I know of anyway. Hey, Sabrina's in the house. She's saying hello, Angela. Hello, everybody. Hiya, Sabrina. Welcome in, babes. Steph says that she likes to roast veggies. She rarely boils them. And Sabrina is asking, is Kath something in French again? Those two like their secret conversations. Right, so Steph is saying hi to Sabrina. Sabrina's saying hi to Dodo. Everybody's saying hello to everybody. Oh, we got another newbie in. Christina, welcome in, honey. She's saying hello, everybody. Parsnips have a mild flavour. I roast them in the oven with olive oil and a little salt. Yum. Then we got Life Entangled saying hi to Sabrina. Kathy's saying, laugh out loud, you're going to activate Siri today instead of Alexa. Yeah, I don't know how true that was, whether I was actually doing what she said I was doing the other day. But it was a good giggle. Well, for us anyway. Sabrina is saying, Steph, hello. And Janie's saying hi to Sabrina. Dodo is saying hey to Christina. Hopefully I'm pronouncing your name right, honey. Sorry if I'm getting it a bit skewiff. Sabrina is saying hello to Tangled. And Steph is having a giggle with Kath. And then we got a hello, Jane. And another conversation in French. The thing is, I'm sitting here trying to read it, knowing full well I can't speak it and I can't read French. I'm a little bit better with German. I can pick out a couple of words, but I've got no idea when it comes to French at all. And Janie's saying hi to Christina. Right, so who's up for a question? We'll just do it for bragging rights today rather than prizes, I think. Lovely, that's brilliant. It's nice to know. I'll get it right this time and wrong next time, Christina. Or I'll end up shortening it. I'm a nightmare for that as well. Alright, Kathy's saying that she loves oven roast veggies. Her favourite mix is potatoes, red onions, sprouts and pumpkin. Served with garlic mayo. I've told you I'm coming round your house for dinner one day, girl. Sabrina is saying it's such a rare treat to talk her language. I must admit, it's nice to say. It's just being a nosy snot bag that I am. You need to put the translation in English underneath, girls. So this nosy girl knows what you're going on about. And Silver is saying me. I'm a bit lost. I've lost the train of thought there, Silver. Right, so are we ready for a question today, gang? It's just for fun for today. Save the girl having to check her emails on the hour, every hour for the next 3 days. Okay, so first question up today. These are all Christmas related, hopefully. They're bound to be easy, but you've got bragging rights, all right, gang? Bragging rights. So, what colour are the berries found on the European mistletoe plant? That is, what colour are the berries found on the European mistletoe plant? Let's have a look. And Steph is saying the way she cooks it is cauliflower with olive oil, salt and pepper. Oof. Cauliflower's nice with cheese. That's my one. Cheese on everything. That's normally to disguise the taste of burnt. I know, Kath. I'd sort of guessed that that's what you and Sabrina are chatting about, but it would still be nice to know because I'm still a nosy little snot box. And people are coming in with the answers straight off. It's as if you're reading them off my glasses reflection or something, gang. Okay, that one's a little bit easy. Ooh. Now, none of us are old enough to remember it, but hopefully some of us might know this next one. If I can get it to copy. Without the answer. Alright. That's boys out for a walk. Alright, so congratulations to Dodo, honey. You got first bragging rights tonight, with the correct answer being white. Oh, Kath, that's cheeky. So Kath is saying to Steph that she likes using cauliflower puree instead of bechamel sauce. How would that work? And can we add cheese? Dodo's in with me. Cauliflower crumble. She's saying cauliflower cheese crumble. Oh yes. Oh, is that the breadcrumb topping? Dodo. Oh, I don't know the answer to that one. It's not written here, Kath. On a tree. Oh no, I best not. I know it. Actually. Okay, so Kath is coming out with the next one. Oh no, Dodo's coming with the answer. We don't need that one. Sorry, Kath. So Kath had said, harder question. Where does mistletoe grow? And Dodo comes in with the answer straight off. On trees, it's a... Oh, I can't pronounce the word, but it's a weed. It actually grows round, doesn't it? Binds to the tree and then basically strangles it. Really lovely plant. So Kathy's back in with go Dodo. Sabrina is just putting her tripod and everything away. Oh, that means she's done a new video, or at least the parts to it. When are we going to get to see it, Sabrina? Yep, Dodo's definitely got bragging rights on question number 2 that weren't even said by me. Sweet. Well done, Dodo, says Jane. Oh, Kath. So no bacon then. Sorry, babe. She's saying you could add cheese, but the purpose is that it's leaner and vegan. Okay. Dodo is saying nope, oats, flour and butter. On top of a cauliflower cheese. That's a new one for me. I would have done breadcrumbs. Different country, different ways, I suppose. Oh, Kath's got ya. Ah, but what tree, Dodo? Dodo's come back with apple, I think. No, it's an oak. Says Catherine. Trish is saying apple? An apple tree as well. Oh, right. Okay, Sabrina. So she was sneaking into somebody's live. She popped into someone's live earlier today. I know it's a big tree because we've got some round here and I can't... Oh, it's not the willow. Because I know the willow's around here. We've got... What we got? We've got oak. We've got beech. And... crikey. I'm trying to cheat here. It's not working. You can hear me. And I can't spell it. Oh, this keyboard's doing my head. Right. Oh, okay. Right. So, according to me Google, says a mistletoe grows in the branches of trees such as the hawthorn, the poplar, and the lime tree. Although in the UK the most common hosts are cultivated apple trees. Despite growing on trees, mistletoe is not generally found in woodland setting, preferring hosts in open situations with plenty of light. There we go. So everybody was right. Yay! Bragging rights for all. Oh dear. Kathy's saying she gets her facts from the Asterix comic books. Oh my word. No, we had them at school as well. They tried to teach us French with it. I just looked at the pictures and went, nah. I was having enough of problems with English, let alone another language. Right, so let's see if any of you know this one. Which journalist, writer and poet wrote the first ever King's Christmas message? It was for George V in 1932. So I'll say that one again for you. Which journalist, writer and poet wrote the first ever King's Christmas message? It was for George V in 1932. Right, so back to your comments. Gad says she didn't know that you could grow on apple trees. Very interesting. And Dodo said, I thought it could grow on any tree. I don't know, they're just the ones that Google said. For all we know, it could grow on any tree. But it did say, didn't it, that they prefer open spaced trees rather than a forest. I've got a clue for this one, gang. I've got a clue for this one. Alright, so we've got Sabrina that doesn't know, Kath that doesn't know, so we only need a couple more of you to say I don't know, and then I'll come in with the crazy clue that will probably not help you at all. Oh, Dodo. Which one? She's come in with Kipling. Please don't get me to say. Why did I ask? I can't even pronounce it. Was it? Yeah, you got bragging rights again. You're doing pretty well tonight, Darlene. The answer is a Rudyard. Or Rudyard Kipling. So, and it was, my clue was going to be, he makes exceedingly good cakes. And yes, I'm sorry to say, that's an ad, taken from an ad in the UK. So I don't quite know if you lot all know of the exceedingly good cakes that come out of the Kipling factory. But I thought you lot, some of you might know. Oh, here's one. I've got one for. It's weird, isn't it? I see these questions and sometimes I go, that's a Kath question. Well, this one isn't. It's not alcohol based, honey. This one is a Sabrina based question. Alright, okay, so what did Tom Smith of London invent in 1847 after getting the idea on a trip to Paris? That's the bit that's that's our Sabrina related. Right, so what did Tom Smith of London invent in 1847 after getting the idea on a trip to Paris? So, where are we? Yes, Dodo came in with the right name just after me, and Kathy's saying Dodo's on a roll. Then we got a yay, was it a wow, a yay winner from our Sabrina, and Dodo's laugh out loud, good cakes. Kath says that Kipling is a brand of bags over where she is. Okay, now remember, gang, these are Christmas questions, so the answers have something to do with Christmas, hopefully. Yeah, this one does. Yeah. Right, Kathy's saying crisps, not crisps, honey. But I can see where you've worked that one from. Right, okay, these are non-edible and used to be on Christmas tables every year, but they are not as popular this year as they have been in previous. I'll explain a bit more in a bit. It's not French fries. It's not pudding hats. Fuck off, Dodo. Don't start Kath off again with her flipping pudding hats. Oh dear. Any more guesses? No, not fruitcake, Steph. Now I see why you're laughing. Unedible. Fruitcake. Serviettes? No. Was it a wild guess, was it? I don't know, if it was my mum's fruitcake, we'd all agree it was unedible. And Kelly's saying, ha ha ha, good one, Dodo. Right, is everybody giving up on this one? Oh, I found one that's beaten you all. I'll read it one more time for you. What did Tom Smith of London invent in 1847 after getting the idea on a trip to Paris? Nope, not centerpieces. Or cutlery holders. This answer is going to blow your mind, girls. Steph says she doesn't know anybody that likes fruit cakes. Now, Steph, are you meaning fruit cakes as in the ones that are made that have the icing, the marzipan and then the icing? Or are we talking about the ones that we set alight and dump a ton of cream on? If it's the second option, I actually, to be honest, I like both as long as I dump a lot of cream on them. Kathy's saying napkin rings, and nope. Corin, to think some of you call me this during the year. Alright, okay, I am gonna give you the answer. It is a Christmas crackers. Yep, I know some of you call me crackers. Alright, okay. Oh, that one's boring. Everyone will know that. Right, just copy, will you? Stupid thing. There we go. Right, so let's get another one in, and we'll see how you guys go on this one. If you were born on Christmas Day, what would your star sign be? Okay, so if you were born on Christmas Day, what is your star sign? And I don't know. No, I don't. The answer's here. Hey, Sabrina's in with bragging rights. Capricorn, first up. Good going, honey. Okay. Are you lot finding this interesting? Or shall we just drop it? Okay, they dome shaped, aren't they? The ones you're talking about then, Steph. As Steph is saying, I've seen them in stores, a brown cake with tons of fruit pieces in it. Only ever had it plain with no cream or anything else added to it. Bleach. Some have rum in. Yes, so they're the dome. If it's the right one, they're domed. You're only meant to have a small amount. You're not meant to have the whole thing, unless they are the little individual ones for one person. And ideally, you want to stick some alcohol on it, set it alight. It should be hot, and you either. Is my chat on live? Yes, my chat's on live, but it is moving quite slowly. There we go. Am I missing people's comments then? Okay, I will keep going in a second. What was I saying? Yeah, about the cakes. You can either, some people have them with custard. I have them with lashings of cream. Other people have them with ice cream. They're the three suggestions that we have on our table. My dad eats it because he loves them, and he will get a massive family one. We are talking one that should feed about 12 people. And he'll cook it up, and he'll sit there, and he's got his jug of gravy, not gravy, sorry, his jug of custard and his pudding, and that's all he wants for Christmas. And then the spoons go in, and we all nick a bit, and he sits there, and we can get him close to tears just by nicking his afters, so it's guaranteed we share that one, and then somebody will go, here you go, Dad, and pass him a new one just for him. Right. Okay, so we got a couple of other people that was saying about their star signs. And then Kath came in with, is your chat on live? Which it was. But I've double clicked it and double checked it again. Probably not, Kath, says Dodo. No, I'm getting good at it, girls. It's just a fact of I might have scooted back up and not played catch up with it yet. And Dodo is saying the dome is a pudding. And Kath is saying maybe I'm just ignoring her. No, what have I missed then? You got your guess of Sagittarius. Yeah, don't say it the way I normally do, or I'll get kicked off. And then of course you bet back the live. So yeah, sorry, I had it sort of paused for a few seconds. But no, I'm not ignoring you. So Steph is saying it's not pudding consistency. No, it's a really weird thing, isn't it? Really is weird. You either do or you don't like it. So, what is the difference between a plum pudding and fruitcake? One you stick your thumb in. I'm trying to think. The fruitcake's eaten cold, and it's made as a cake, but the plum pudding is very isn't that one where they feed the fruits with alcohol over a long period of time? You're asking me all these foodie questions. I don't know. I need my chef of a brother-in-law sitting next to me. He might be able to help me, but you'll have to wait till I can get to Australia for that. Dodo saying, yes, Kath, she missed me answer on the cracker question, but sometimes that happens. Chat doesn't transfer over. Oh, sorry, Dodo. Oh, do you want me to scoot up, or are you not too bothered? Thankfully, no one's winning prizes tonight, are they? So I've not got to worry too much about missing the very first person to get it. Got it. Right, okay, so Dodo is saying fruitcake has raisins, sultanas and lemon and orange peel. It's rotten. And yes, and Kath is saying, yeah, the chat can be fickle. Yes, it can. Sometimes you miss some, you're guaranteed you're going to miss a couple of comments. We're quite lucky with this chat because it's, there's only a few of us on here, so I think that's possibly the first one that I've not read out or I might have missed. No, Dodo's not bothered. She loves me too much. It'll take me half hour to find whatever I'm meant to have missed. Oh dear. Okay, so the answer to the last question was Capricorn. I can't even remember if I did that. Oh, but the both of you said crackers. Was that in response to me saying what you lot call me half the time? That's okay, Sabrina. I know you normally leg it for sort of half the live and we'll pop back if you can anyway, because you're either eating or doing something with your boy. She is doing a duel with her son. She won't be long. One's at the ready. Okay, let's go for... Oh, let's see how many of you are filmies. Because we're bound to have all seen this film. And if not, where have you been hiding? It's old. Right. So the next question up is, who played Kris Kringle in the 1994 film Miracle on 34th Street? Why are you having a think or cheating and asking Google, Siri or anyone else? I'm just going to run to the loo. I'll be back in a sec. So that is who played Kris Kringle in the 1994 film Miracle on 34th Street. Expelliarmus! Not quite. Not yet, Liam. I'm back. Got me drink. None of you answered. Either that or I've lost you, or I hope not. I got a warning. No, I'm still moving. Okay. Sorry, gang, I didn't mean to just go all quiet then. It's just you lot have all gone quiet. Ah, there we go. Chat's decided to move again. So Dodo comes in with Richard Attenborough. Kath says, Dodo, don't like Christmas movies that much. Oh, jeeps, I can't spell his name, says Dodo. Don't worry, Dodo. I know who you mean. It was a bit of a pain in the bum name, wasn't it? But you definitely got yourself bragging rights again, darling. So that is Dodo in with Richard Attenborough. There's some really weird ones here. Right, we were on a bit of a cake mission earlier, weren't we, with all of the stuff about Christmas pudding. So, who knows the answer to this one? What cake is offered typically during Christmas and throughout Italy? Don't know if we have any Italians on. It would be quite cool if we did. So that is, what cake is offered typically during Christmas through Italy? Throughout Italy, sorry. Liam, if you can get up properly. Up. Up, up. That's not up, is it? That's use the box, lean over said box, and then lay on my leg. Just get your tush up. You can have that if you get your tush up. So Dodo is saying, phew, laugh out loud. Hold on. I've had some skipping. Let me have a look. Kath was saying no idea. She doesn't like Christmas movies that much. Dodo's Jeeves can't spell his name. Oh no, David is the one that does the wildlife. Now I'm confused myself. I've moved it. Oh, Richard. Yeah, between David Attenborough and Richard Attenborough. For all we know, they could be brothers. Right, get your tush up. Come on. Stop pushing me arm. I can't move my mouse properly. Right, so what do we got? Alright, Dodo. Alright, so Phew says Dodo. Kathy's saying, laugh out loud, Dodo is absolute winner today. She is on fire. No, Dodo, your first guess is not stolen. Or stolen, is it? I think that's pronounced. I don't know. I see it and say stolen. Don't you give me that. Kath comes in with panettone, which is the correct answer, Kath. You're catching up, girl. You're catching up. Jane is just behind her with the correct answer as well. And Kath is saying, although it is more like a bread. Yeah, I've tried it once and I was like, this is meant to be cake. Dodo didn't have a clue. And Kath's in with puppy. Well, we got a new box, and this box is a lot higher. It's the one that he was on Sundays, Whips, Bits and Chats. I had it facing the other way, and he would jump on. Well, yesterday, with that issue, he just walks in and jumps straight up on it. Like, I pull it out, and he jumps straight up on it, no problem. Now he's decided he's going to lay across it, rather than jumping onto it. Get your tush up, you twit. Get out. If you want a hug, get your... Can you see this? Hold on. I can't see if the gang can see you. Look, there he is. Right, are you going to sit up properly? Just because I threatened to put you in the reindeer outfit again. Reindeer outfit? You want the reindeer outfit on, do you? Shall we? Or are you going to run away? What are you doing? Your gang wants to see you. Are you going to get up properly? Are you? You're going to get up properly. That's not properly. That's just cargo crawl 2 more feet. You've got to get your bum up. He is a soppy suddenly. There we go. Sorry, gang. You're stuck with me, the top of my head and the bottom of the top of his head and the bottom of mine. So Dodo says, well, Kath, well done. Kath is saying exactly, if you expected cake, it's an unpleasant surprise. Yeah, especially when you put custard on it before you taste it. Steph is saying, oh, so cute. And Kath is saying, he really has the cutest face. Are you hearing this? Are you hearing what your girls are saying? Wiggle, wiggle. Get off. 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 Come on then. Are you coming up? Up. Up. That's better. There you go. Now you look. popular. Look, who's that on the screen? Look. Oi, look up. Oi, look up. Who's that? Look there. He's like, no, forget it. I got my treats. You want that? Please. Wait. Say please. No, not nose, please. There you go. There we go. Alright. Right. Okay, so who's doing the mouse? Is it you or is it me, sidekick? He is a cute dog, but he is a cantankerous toe rag, aren't you, mate? Oh, well, you're trying to act all perfect, aren't you? Hey? I have given him one. And this one. It's mine. It's mine. It's mine. And that was just because of the treat, not because of him. He didn't kiss me or anything. I was bitten when I was a lot younger, and although I love dogs, I don't like them close to my face and things like that. So here's my trainer, aren't you? Oh, you dirty snot bag. I've got no boogers. Stop trying to nick them. Yeah, he definitely is a now give me that treat woman. Have you asked nicely? Paw. Paw. Thank you. Other one. Snot bag. Yeah, he'll stay here until the bag is empty. He was so funny in the outtakes with the reindeer outfit. I thought, do you know what? I'll stick that outfit on. He'll run in. He'll jump up on the box. He will be absolute, because he'd done this. He'd sat on the box for a good 10-15 minutes whilst I was editing the rest of the film. Or the rest of the video. And so I stuck this outfit on him. He pegged it into the lounge trying to rip it off. Then he came back in here sulking. He was proper sulking and he refused to do what was asked of him. He was like, no, I'm not performing. You can bog right off, woman. Don't matter how many treats you give me. Wouldn't it? How dare I stick bells and a silly outfit on you, eh? Yeah. Right, should we do another question? There's no treat in my hand. Right. Right, are you going to choose the question then? Which one's it going to be? Oh! Now, how many of you know your kiddies' songs and tunes and films? Yeah, it's a film now as well, isn't it? You don't know what I'm talking about yet. Right, and the next question is, which item of clothing brought Frosty the Snowman back to life? Yes, Kat, definitely. Oi! What do you think you're doing? Oi! Out of it. I know, I can see you. You can sit there with your back to me, you snot bag. Right, sorry. And which item of clothing brought Frosty the Snowman back to life? Oh, you want some? You want some of this? You alky! Get off, it's mine. I didn't know this one, and I love that film. Why on earth I hadn't picked up on it, I don't know. Dodo's done it again, gang. She's done it again. With hat, congratulations, Dodo. Bikini. If you don't behave yourself, I'm putting you in a bikini. I love you. Do you want to try some? He'll be alright with Koppenberg, won't he? Paralytic dog. It's mine. It's mine. Oh, now you love me. Yeah, you want some... You're not having it. Yes, Kath, Dodo is fast as lightning, isn't she? Steph is saying she can't win if Dodo's in the house. Well, luckily it's not for prizes tonight, Steph. It is just for bragging rights. Are you going to let me get to the mouse? Dodo was saying it was a Michael Keaton film. Ooh, she knows her stuff tonight. She really does. He's on mine. He's like, how dare you nick my... Watch this, watch that. I don't know how much you can actually see of him. Oh no, you can see him. Did you want some? Do you want some? You are, okay. There you go. That's it now. I've got no more dipping fingers left. And I'm not putting your saliva in my cup. Alright. Oh dear. I'm trying to work out... Oh. Right, okay. Alright, so our next one is a music question. Okay, and the question is, which festive song is the biggest selling single in UK chart history not to reach number 1? That is, which festive song... Are you drunk? It's the biggest selling single in chart history. I should explain. His head was over the mouse. Oh, you've spotted yourself now. Look, there you are. Poser. Oh, are you not on screen anymore? Alright. Okay, sit your bum down. I'll tell you what, never work with animals or kids. You're more distracting than anybody, you are. Right, so sorry. Which festive song is the biggest selling single in UK chart history not to reach number 1? Okay, where are we gone? I am so lost in comments at the moment. Right, Dodo saying, I was going to watch Gremlins tonight. I think I'll be watching Frosty instead, laugh out loud. Long time when she's last seen it. Kath has come in with Last Christmas. Ooh, which one? Dodo's come in with Fairy Tales of New York. Now that is the best song ever. That is my favourite song. Until I hear that played, it's not Christmas, normally. Stop pushing things. Stop trying to type to the gang. This year though, alright, I've heard it start. I've heard the first 2 or 3 notes and I've grabbed the youngest and I've gone, dance with me, it's my Christmas tune. She's like, oh, for God's sake, Mum, no. Well, I managed to get her to do it. So she's dancing with me. And the best bit, with all the naughty words in, where they're having the argument in the street and she's calling him all these names and he's calling her all those names, they've cut them out or changed them. Not happy. Not happy at all in the slightest. So I had to go on YouTube, find the original and keep everything crossed that YouTube hadn't deleted all the naughty words that were in it, because otherwise my Christmas would have been ruined. Alright, Kathy's saying Last Christmas. Dodo saying music is her downfall. Oh. Kath comes in with I'm dreaming of a white Christmas. Right, now I've got to find the right one again because Mr. here decided he was going to push buttons and stuff. You're lucky he didn't type you all a message. Right, the correct answer for this one was, let's see if any of you actually got it. I've got to scoop back up. Yes, Kath did with Last Christmas. And it was Last Christmas by Wham. Now, there's a thing going on Facebook over here in the UK. I don't know if it's reached further afield. But it's are you going to get whammed at Christmas or something? And basically, you and your mates all go, right, that's it. Listen to the radio in the car or in the house or whatever, and if they play Wham's It's Christmas, you have to type it on Facebook that you've lost. And it's the last one of the group to hear It's Christmas, Last Christmas, by Wham that wins. Don't know what they win. It depends on what you and your mates set up. But you can't be an evil toe rag and send them a link to the video, because otherwise you get kicked out. So any sort of cheating at all, like dedicating it, phoning up the radio station and dedicating it to your mates so that you win, that's not allowed, and you're the one then that loses. But I thought that was quite a funny thing to do, to be honest. It did make me giggle. Yes, Kath, Whamageddon. That was it. I knew it was something, I just couldn't think what it was. Right, Spud's now left the room for a bit until he thinks there's treats, and then he'll be in like a shot. Wow. Sorry, I'm just looking up our next question without I'm trying to find you some difficult ones, actually, because you lot are all flipping smart. You lot are so smart. Either that or you're very quick with your Googles and stuff. Right. So this is a question for over in the UK. Do I remember New Kids on the Block? Joey was cute. Okay. He ain't now. Do I remember? Yeah. Oh, cracky. Don't. I'm now humming half of the back catalogue. That was evil, Dodo. Okay, and last question. Good luck with this one. It's a guess. Just guess until one of you gets it right. The General Post Office, which is the UK, General Post Office, stopped delivering letters on Christmas Day in England. In which year? Was it 1940, 1950 and 1960s, or the 1970? That is, the General Post Office stopped delivering letters on Christmas Day in England. In which year? 1940, 1950 and 1960 or 1970? That's insane. Whatever the answer is, it's still insane they were still delivering Christmas Day. Wonder if they were charging extra. Because, of course, in, what was it, 1940s, if I remember rightly, you had to pay for the letter when it arrived, not having to pay for it out, which is why the stamp was invented. And Kathy's in there with 1970. Keep guessing, gang. She got it wrong. Oi, get your head off the mouse. Fine, I'll move it. Steffi's heading off. She's saying, gotta go. Merry Christmas, everybody. Merry Christmas, Steph. Have an absolutely lovely holiday. If we don't get to see you beforehand, I'm back tomorrow. Whether any of the gang will be, I don't know. But I'm back at, I think it's midday or 1 o'clock. But you'll be able to book in if you fancy it. But have an absolutely lovely Christmas, honey. Right, so Kath has said 1970. Not a 70 and it's not a 50. Now you girls have got a 50-50 chance of getting it right now. So it is either 19... No, it's not a 1960s, Kath. It's either... Hold on. I'll brain fart. Right, where am I? Right, we've got 1940. We got a 1950s, that's been guessed and wrong. 1960s and a 1970s has been guessed and was wrong. So 1960s or 1940s. Oh, we got a 50-50. Right, I am just going to copy it. If you want it, yes, you're being so beautifully well behaved, puppy. How to be the perfect distraction. There we go. So there you go. The answer is 1960s. So congratulations, Kath. I was trying not to play. I'm not playing favourites. No, I'm not playing favourites. Have neither of them told me to give you a treat in the last 2 minutes? Ask them. Look up at the camera and say, treat. Laugh out loud, Dodo, who will it be? It was a cat. We should have done every time the girls get the question right, you get a treat. Because I'll tell you what, they would have worked for it then. They'd have been answering like there was no tomorrow. Dodo says, treat please. Right, so Liam, sit. Sit. Paw. Other one. Hold on. Hold up a minute. Right, so Liam, paw. Other one. Other one. That one. That. Please. Go on then. There you go. No, don't lick me fingers, you toe rag. There you go. What are we on? I just did. Wait till he starts. They want you to blow kisses. No, not give kisses. Blow kisses. Wait. On your nose. Hold on. On your nose. Go. There you go. Right, so where we go. Treat please. I've done that one. Wait till he starts blowing kisses. He will. One day he'll blow you lot kisses. Or at least give you big fat smiles. Liam, cheese. Cheese. No? Bath? Do you want some alcohol? Yeah, he's our dog, isn't he? Right, so there we go. Oh, I found out about this tradition the other week. I was watching a couple of days. What was it? Yeah, it was last week. I was watching a show with my daughter, and it made me crack up. But I actually know the answer to this one without having to read it. And I was telling my husband about it in the car earlier, and he did not believe me. So now I've got to find the right bit in the episode of the programme we were watching and show it to him. But here is the question. Are you ready for this one? Eating Kentucky Fried Chicken meal is a Christmas tradition in which country? Honestly. Eating a Kentucky Fried Chicken meal is a Christmas tradition in which country? Now, they've got what they call Christmas dinner buckets, and these things are massive, and they have to pre-order them 2 to 3 months in advance. They open the lists. And there's only about 3 or 4 hours on Christmas Day where they have to go and collect it to then take it home. And this bucket is, don't get me wrong, the thing is massive. Don't start chucking stuff again, Ange. Yeah, the buckets are massive, filled with absolutely all sorts of stuff. But it's somewhere I definitely want to go over Christmas. God, can you imagine it? Dodo's yes, Dodo's done it! Yay, with Japan. So imagine that though. Kentucky Fried Chicken for Christmas dinner. I'll tell you what, their mums have got the right idea, haven't they? They really have. But then saying that as well, they've got a big tradition about Kit Kats. They've got them in so many different flavours. And what was it? Because Kit Kat sounds like something they say, like a phrase that they say to wish luck. So Kit Kat, the company, jumped on that really, really quickly. And they send out the kids Kit Kats when they're doing their exams and things like that. So they're now seen as lucky. And each little province of Japan has their own flavour of Kit Kat. There's even a wasabi one. I'm not keen on wasabi. I wouldn't mind trying some of the other ones though. Kath came in with India. And clever, I can see your thinking on that one, Kath. And Dodo, Kath is saying, you knew that, Dodo? Have you been watching the same TV as me? Was you watching that TV as well? What was the name of the chef then, mister? Because I can't think of his name. Paul Hollywood. There you go. He's cute. I don't like men with beards normally. But he can cook me a cake anytime he likes. Kath is saying, yes, she's seen the Kit Kats, but have you got to taste them? Because we've only got the plain boring over here. I think we've got some, I think there's a toffee one doing the rounds at the moment, or caramel Kit Kat. We've had a peanut Kit Kat. But we've not had any of the other ones. There was hundreds of them. So where have we gone? Yeah, I've seen the Kit Kat, says Kath. Dodo says yes, Kath. She's seen the tea and strawberry. And Dodo, be right back. Careful, your bum's going to fall off. You laying down now? Go on then, you settle. Right, so Kath is saying, oh, she likes her men with a beard. I'm not a beardy person or a moustache or anything like that. If anyone's going to have the moustache in this house, it's going to be me. It's gone for Christmas. Right, so Dodo saying, sorry, she's got to go. She's got to go and take care of everyone. Okay, Dodo, have an absolutely lovely holiday season if I don't get to see you tomorrow. Okay, so hopefully I will, but if not, don't worry, I will see you soon. Have a lovely, lovely holiday season. Try, honey. Does that mean that's just me and you left now, Kath? I can't... Oh, where's me? Thingamy. There's 3 viewers according to Mr. Screen. Who else is hiding? Can't have poor Kath answering every question. Yeah, because Steph's gone, isn't she? So if there's just me and you left, Kath, hope you don't mind. I'm going to be cheeky and I'm going to call it quits for tonight and bug you instead on Messenger. Okay, so let's have a look. Right, Kath is saying she's not a big Kit Kat fan. She prefers her local version called Leo. Your Leo, is it a wafer with nuts on top and covered in chocolate, Kath? Because we've got one that's got a lion on We call it a lion bar, and that's what it is. Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Who's the sneaky lurker? I don't mind. Reggie one of the girls could have just left the computer going, you see, in the background and just turned the volume down for us. Because I know I do that sometimes. I'm like, I've got to go and pick up the kid. I'll leave the computer going. Nope, no one's coming up. Right, so for anybody that has watched this this crazy live all the way through on replay, thank you ever so much. Make sure you leave a comment in the comment section and down below. You never know, I might decide to be nice in the new year. Alright, I'm gonna head off now. I will see you all really soon. Have an absolutely lovely Christmas if you celebrate it. Holiday season if you prefer to call it that. Or just whatever you're doing for the next 7 days. Have a lovely time. And I will see you all either tomorrow if you can pop in for the live, or in a week or so's time, okay? I will be back after the 1st once I've sobered up. So I'm going to head off now. I will see you all really soon. If you can, please stay in and definitely stay safe. Ta-ra for now, everybody. Are you going to say goodbye to everyone though? 30 seconds? You gonna move? It's not gonna move. But go on then, say bye. Happy Christmas.